Hi everybody, my name is Brandon Bourgeois. I'm the Technical Director for the Atlantic Hockey Group. And we've just prepared this short video to help describe the arrival procedures and some of the guidelines at the Superior Propane Center for our programs there this summer. So hopefully this helps answer some of the questions you may have had, and we look forward to having you on the ice this summer with us. So when it comes to this summer, a lot of attention is going to have to be paid to the arrival and screening process for all of our programs. So for camps, parents are going to need to review the screening questionnaire for COVID-19 that is on our website and was also emailed out to you. Parents are going to need to fill out the parental confirmation acknowledgement of screening responsibility form and give that to us on Monday. After Monday, basically, whenever you come to the camp, you're going to need to just talk to our staff and say you've attested and that you've can confirm that your child meets all of the criteria of wellness. So really, this is the bulk of the screening. There's still going to be Superior Propane Center staff asking some questions as well. But this really is sort of the main components of safety screening coming into the camp. In terms of the arrival, really important that that players arrive in full equipment except for obviously helmet, skates, and gloves and stick. For those who can't tie skates, please do arrive with skate guards on. Only one parent is going to be allowed to come into the facility for viewing, and parents really are not allowed to come into the dressing area unless absolutely necessary. We really strongly recommend that we make every effort for parents to get their players ready before they get to the rink. But in those unique cases, a mask will be required. And finally, a reminder that really you can only enter the facility 15 minutes prior to the scheduled on-ice sessions. Now, once you actually get inside of the rink, basically if you're going to Rink A, which will be the case for most of our programs, you're going to go straight through, and you're going to see a video here shortly that kind of shows that path. But if you're going into Rink D, you're going to take a right and you're going to follow those arrows. So basically here is the video for what it's going to look like going into Rink A. You'll see there's going to be lots of AHG staff around, and really there's going to be arrows marking your entire path. So basically you're going to be following these arrows all the way in Rink A over to B, where you're going to see there's going to be quite a few chairs and mats set up to give lots of space for players to put on their skates, helmets, and gloves. Now obviously those that cannot tie their own skates, we're saying we need to put those on prior to entering the rink, so whether at home or on one of the benches. So basically, yeah, that's where the players and goalies are going to get dressed. Once they're all set to go, they're going to basically walk, following the arrows again, to the entrance of Rink A, at which point they can hop on the ice and go work on their skills. Once their session's done, essentially they're going to leave the ice, and whether it's a break or the end of the day, they're going to return to the dressing area in Rink B, or they can take off their gear or get ready for gym, depending on what they're doing. And in terms of going to Rink D, I mean, very similar. Basically, when you go into the the Superior Propane Center, you're going to take a right turn, follow the concourse with throws into Rink C. And again, you're going to see that Rink C has been turned into kind of a makeshift dressing room with lots of chairs and mats set up for players and goaltenders to get ready for their ice times. And again, you're just going to see here on the video basically the pathway that's going to be taken to. And one quick thing to mention, obviously for parents that are maybe wondering about bathroom breaks, there are 2 public washrooms that will be accessible to the rinks. But of course, we're going to have lots of staff around to help assist anybody that needs to use the washroom in between or after the ice time.
Now, in terms of parental viewing, with updated regulations by the province of New Brunswick,
we will be permitting one parent per child to come in and watch the ice sessions. So here you're going to see basically where the viewing area will be for Rink A, where most of our programs will be held. You'll see it's all sectioned off, and it'll be pretty clear on where parents can stand. So it's really important, obviously, that it is just the one parent that comes in, and no siblings or any other family members will be permitted at this time. And here you can see Rink D, the viewing area where it's going to be. So basically, when you come in the main lobby of the Superior Propane Center, you're going to head up the staircase, follow this hallway up here, where there's some chairs, but you can also actually go into the stands area and watch from there as well. So yeah, just a couple quick kind of final things to keep in mind. Obviously, this is going to be a really unique situation this year, but there's going to be lots of Atlantic Hockey Group staff on hand to make sure we assist in terms of people getting ready for their ice times, or just getting set up in general. There's going to be lots of help available. At the end of the day, obviously make sure that you're there to pick up your son or daughter on time. Because it's going to be expected after the final session that basically players and goalies need to vacate the facility within 10 minutes of that final session. And one big thing to keep in mind is obviously, we expect, regulations may change. There may be some restrictions lifted. So really final updates are going to be sent out prior to your camp or your program starting. So keep an eye out for that, where we're going to be posting those updates. So you'll be able to see kind of the guidelines that are going to be in effect for your camp or program. So if there's any questions, please do feel free to contact us at the office. We are more than happy to assist with any questions you have and to make sure that the summer runs smoothly and safely. So let's have some fun.